Understanding the type of diabetes you have is part one of this journey. However, research in the pursuit of a cure for type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes has unveiled more interesting treatment supplementation options. No one deserves to suffer from the potential complications of this debilitating condition, and using the correct medications assisted by expert home care and lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. Friends are beneficial. Often taking care of your condition at home with expert guidance is enough to elude the consequences of type 2 diabetes. However, isolation and loneliness can impact your progress when you're trying to manage diabetes. A study published in the BMC Journal in 2017 called the Maastricht Study provided a new outlook on socializing and diabetes. With nearly 3,000 participants between the ages of 40 and 75, the study showed a correlation between diabetes and loneliness. Social activity was collected from all participants through self-reports questionnaires. A third of the participants were either diagnosed with type 2 diabetes before or during the experiment. The study found that male and female participants with smaller social networks were more likely to suffer from type 2 diabetes. Additionally, the proximity of the social network, including friends and relatives, was another determining factor for women with type 2 diabetes, while men with housemates were less likely to have type 2 diabetes. The three main social factors contributing to type 2 diabetes and its magnitude are social isolation, no friends close by, and too few friends and interactions. Although no clear scientific basis is known for these findings, the correlation is quite intriguing and likely has significant value. High-risk type 2 diabetes people should broaden their networks and increase social interaction frequency, as it may improve diabetes management. A common supplementation. People with type 1 diabetes should also follow expert advice to care for themselves at home. However, they may have another interesting advantage with a different medication. The University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus found that a common drug listed on the World Health Organization's essential drugs list also doubles as a diabetic supplement for people at risk of type 1 diabetes or the progression of its early stage. A blood pressure drug called methyldopa has proven to block the human leukocyte antigen serotype group 8, HLA-DQ8 molecule, which is responsible for attacking your beta cells in the development of type 1 diabetes. About 60% of people who have a risk of developing type 1 diabetes possess this molecule. A supercomputer was used to run algorithms to determine the efficacy of the methyldopa, and not only did it prevent the molecule from destroying beta cells, but it also didn't impair other immune cells. The university researched the drug over 10 years on mice and type 1 diabetes patients. The greatest goal of this medication is to delay the onset of type 1 diabetes, and it's worthwhile to discuss this treatment with your physician if you have the HLA-DQ8 trait. Weight loss and diabetes. Before diving in, understand that remission of diabetes is not a cure. You should also understand that remission of diabetes is not possible with type 1 diabetes. Only sustained lifestyle changes will maintain the remission of type 2 diabetes. The best evidence of diabetic remission is through weight loss. Losing a mere 5% of your body weight can lead to remission. This was confirmed in a pilot study by McMaster University in Canada, conducted to see if weight loss causes remission. 83 participants with type 2 diabetes were placed on an 8 or 16-week intensive metabolic program combined with oral medication and lifestyle therapies to lose weight. 40% of the participants managed to quit their medication at the end of the program. In addition, 28 individuals were still in remission after the 3-month post-trial checkup. Research performed at the University of Southern California successfully reversed type 2 diabetes in mice with a fasting mimicking diet, which includes minimal calories and fasting that promotes cellular regeneration to increase beta cells. The most profound results came from the Diabetes Remission Clinical Trial, DIRECT. which found evidence of diabetes reversal in type 2 diabetes. The UK study included 298 patients. Participants were limited to no more than 850 calories a day over 5 months, and this included plenty of water, health shakes, and low-calorie soups. Incredibly, 46% of the participants were in remission 12 months later, and 70% of these participants were still in remission 24 months later. Participants who lost 22 pounds were successful after the first year. However, participants who lost 33 or more pounds were more successful in remission after the second year. Remission was determined in patients who sustained long-term blood glucose levels of 48 millimoles per mole. Losing weight is undeniably the best way to reverse type 2 diabetes. Final thoughts. Managing diabetes type 1 or type 2 is becoming simpler with the research behind supplementary lifestyle and drug changes. Dropping a few pounds is never a bad idea.